Hello everybody, it's Panda Gamer here for another exciting episode of Let's Play Animal Crossing City Folk for a year. In the last episode, we didn't really do all that much, to be completely honest. But right now it's Exfil, 8:08 p.m. on February 16th, 2012. And how's everybody doing today? Today is Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday. I have to work tomorrow, which sucks. I have to close. I'm going to try and get up at a decent hour, though, and I'm going to try and finally beat Binding of Isaac. I've been playing it all day today, and I just keep dying, and I don't know why I'm having so many issues with it. I get really far, too. I get to, like, the very end of it, and then I end up getting killed by something stupid, or the most recent one that I was doing where I actually unlocked where I unlocked Eve. I don't know if any of you guys even know this game, but oh well. But I screwed up, and like you can pick like these. Basically, this game is based off like The Legend of Zelda, like the original one, like the dungeons of that game. It's based off that a lot. But if you die once, it's game over. You don't get to start over. You don't get to start from a checkpoint. You have to start completely over from the beginning, which sucks. And it wouldn't be so bad if the game, game's actually pretty hard. And you have to choose between, you have to get power-ups, and you can actually end up getting, like, powers from the devil, but in order to do that, you have to, like, give up your hearts, which sucks, because, I think the most hearts you can get is 7, I think that's the maximum, but you don't often get that many. It's cool to get devil powers, though, like, that's pretty sweet, but then you get greedy, and you're like, well, I want all the powers of the devil, and you end up having, like, what I ended up doing was I had like full power and full range and all that with my weapon, and then I ended up having like I had like 1 heart of health, which is 2 hits in the game. So that was a big mistake on my part. And if you guys don't know what game I'm talking about, it's called The Binding of Isaac. It's a really, really, really fantastic indie game. It's creepy, I'll tell you that much. It is a very creepy game. But I totally recommend it. It is a lot of fun. And I think it's only $4.99, if I'm remembering correctly. And like it's a dungeon crawler game, like like the original Legend of Zelda. But every time you play it, everything's in different order. Different power-ups are there. It's always different, which I like about it a lot. Oh, the fire's pretty cool, but I don't really need it. Oh, but in general, indie games, yeah. But other than that, I tweeted about this the other day. I had a dream last night about Animal Crossing City Folk, which is so weird. But then but the thing about the dream was, what ended up happening was in the dream, I was in my basement, like my Animal Crossing basement. Actually, no, I'll just reenact it. But basically, it was me, like not my character, it was me. Almost sort of like Animal Crossing style. Let's talk to this. Do you need something, Dumpling? Once more? I wonder where I'll put my new colorful furniture when I get it. I guess I could give him that couch that was in there, but I really don't. I'm sure I have something at my house I could give him. I just don't know what they consider colorful in the game. Plus, are ducks colorblind? I feel like a duck would be colorblind. I don't know. But yeah, it was like me almost in Animal Crossing form. Not quite like how my character looks now. But he, all I remember is him going into the house, like that. And then he walked down into the basement. Yeah, like walked down. And I even remember seeing like the piano and the arcade machine. And then, yeah, and the wrestling ring was here or anything. And he just stands right here at me. And the camera was like this, too. That was what made it really weird, was the camera was actually set up this way. And, I almost want to say it was like Dragon Ball Z in the style that it was. And actually, someone pointed this out on Twitter, like, oh, you get the 7 Dragon Balls, blah, blah, blah. And then I went and thought about it, I'm like, actually, I think that is what happened. So, like, I put whatever it was to summon the dragon here, and then he kind of just exploded through the house and started talking to me. I don't remember what I wished for or anything like that. I just remember that it was going on. And I know that sounds crazy, but I really did have a weird dream about Animal Crossing. But yeah, so when's the last time you guys had a weird dream about a video game? I mean, seriously, some of you actually might have had some. I don't know about you. I mean, I have dreams about video games sometimes, especially when I play them a lot. What was I saying? Sorry, I totally lost train of thought. Oh, but a lot of the times I have dreams about video games is when like it's a new game that came out. Like the first time I played Final Fantasy X, I had a lot of dreams about it because I played it so much, and like I just wanted to play it more. Like literally, that was like very early times where I would stay up super late just to play a game. And it was funny too because it wasn't even like my house. It was actually when I went and stayed at my aunt and uncle's in California, and they had a PS2, which I hadn't actually used much of. And I don't think it was their copy of the game. I don't think it was was it theirs? I don't know. It might have been theirs. It might not have been. But there was a copy of Final Fantasy X, and I never played a Final Fantasy game before then. I was a Nintendo person. The closest thing to a Final Fantasy game I ever played was like Super Mario RPG, which is actually a lot like Final Fantasy 3/6 or 2. Any of the older Final Fantasies. So I already knew that I liked RPG style games. I mean, and I played Pokemon, so I understood turn-based combat and like I said, Mario RPG. I might have played. I did play Ogre Battles for the N64, which I actually like a lot. I've always really liked that game, and like Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance. Anyway, so I started playing the game, and I'm like, this is really cool. Like I'd never played any game with full-on voice acting, and it was like the grid system was so intense, and like the battles seemed so cool, and the enemies, there were so many of them, and I was just so shocked at how good the game was. I know a lot of people don't really care much for Final Fantasy X, but I honestly think a big reason for that is because it's been given this really negative image by most reviewers, which I can understand. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the greatest game ever made. It's the best Final Fantasy. It's my favorite Final Fantasy, but I know it's not the best one. But now I'm going on a tangent about Final Fantasy, and I don't know why. Shortly after this, I'm actually going to be recording with Zelda Master 2010 and a bunch of those other guys. We're doing the finale of the Minecraft show, so that should be actually pretty fun. I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't been on there for a while, but luckily they wanted to bring me back for the finale. It's kind of weird, though. I mean, how do you really end a Minecraft series? But I mean, the way we're doing it's going to be pretty awesome, so you guys should definitely check it out. The Minecraft show is probably one of the cooler things I've been a part of. Seismo chest. That's pretty cool. Something else that I'm in the middle of trying to do right now is I actually emailed Mahjong, the people who make Minecraft, and they're in the middle of making a new game called Cobalt. And right now it's in its alpha. Oh, wait, let's see. I say it would be splendid. Okay. And the new game called Cobalt, and actually looks really cool. And I actually emailed them asking them if I could get a reviewer copy. And they actually I sent them the email today at school when I was just sitting there going through some stuff, looking for some indie games to play. And and basically I asked them, like, hey, I'm on YouTube, I really like indie games, I really like, your work, Mahjong as a whole. Obviously Minecraft is a fantastic success. And I'm just curious as to what else they can do. So I sent them this email asking them about it, and like 5 or 6 hours later they respond and they're like, oh yeah, here you go. It's like I got an email first that said you have a new purchase on Minecraft or on Mahjong, and I'm like, wait, what the hell? Like, I didn't buy anything through Mahjong. I haven't bought anything since Minecraft. And then I get another email saying, oh, so sorry it took so long to get back to you, but we'd love, we're glad to see you're looking forward to this new game, and blah blah blah, and here you go, reviewer copy. And like, I was like really surprised, because Mahjong, obviously they're busy. They're always busy, working on Minecraft. And then I also know that they're about to do a charity event, a charity stream. They're going to develop a game in 60 hours and then sell it for charity, which I am actually really excited for. I've always had an interest in game development and game design, even though I can't do any of it myself. But it just sounds really cool to be able to watch that process. But, that's just kind of how I feel about it. What else? Oh, and then speaking of indie games in general, I know I'm talking about indie games a lot, but that's because I've been playing a lot of them. Are there any, like, do you guys have any recommendations of indie games? Like, any you guys have played that you really think are just fantastic? I've played most of, like, the classic ones, or, like, some of the ones that are considered the best right now, like VVVVV, Binding of Isaac, Braid, which is fantastic, Machinarium, which is really good. All the Bit Trip Runner game, or the Bit Trip series in general. I got the Bit Trip 3DS game, which is so good. If you guys didn't get it, which is understandable if you didn't, because it is kind of a random release, you so totally should. It is really, really fun, really good. I love the Bit Trip series in general, and you should too. You really should. And hopefully with Cobalt, I'll be able to do a review of it soon. The only unfortunate thing is the fact that let's see, 50. The fact that right now it's only in Windows and I use a Mac. So I emailed them asking them if there's any chance that they could either give me a Mac client or just let me. I mean, either way, the game is mine, which is nice to know. But I'd like to be able to play it as soon as possible so I could do a review of it as soon as possible so I could show you guys all about the new game. Another thing I'm starting to become a part of, I actually just found these guys out today. They're called $10 Gaming. And basically what they do is they're a website and they have a YouTube channel, but the main thing is the website. And they basically tell you what really good games you can get for $10 or what $10 games aren't very good. And I really like that idea a lot because, I mean, obviously there's people out there who try to guide you to, buy good games for cheap. Everyone wants to buy a good game and not spend $60, Xbox and PS3. So the problem is, though, they're not very big. They've been around for a little while, and they really don't have much of a following. They don't have much on their YouTube. So I'm really gonna try and help them out, whether I be producing content for them or stuff like this. Oh wait, that's the new monkey neighbor. Oh, you are here. Oh, I need to go grab a scallop. Good lord, oh lord. But I'm probably gonna try and do a couple reviews for them. Or in general, just write a couple reviews and give them a couple mentions on YouTube. Just normal stuff to help someone out. Because it really is a good idea. And, the game industry... Let me talk to you real quick. You a girl?
Oh, good evening. Say, do you live around here? So do I, as of earlier today anyway. I just moved here, please. By the way, my name is Elise. I'm sure we're going to be the best of friends. Please.
What a weirdo. But I'm all about saving money, and I think the game industry does charge a lot of money for games. I mean, they always have. So it will be nice to be able to give back in a way to help people find really good games to play for cheap. But I mean, I'm excited. I mean, I have so much stuff. I can't help but have stuff going on. I know I'm already busy enough as it is. Like, I won't deny that at all, that I am way overloading myself. But it just makes all this more fun, Makes me feel busy. I am almost always in front of a computer now, which a lot of people in my family don't like. But, it's not like I'm just sitting there refreshing Facebook like a lot of people I see do. I'm actually, doing stuff. I'm actually generating revenue for myself, or generating publicity for my channel, or trying to help out other channels that, inevitably will be able to help me out. It's just, YouTube is really just is able to show what it's like to be a producer without the big risk of becoming a producer. When you're a real producer. Oh, actually, let's focus on this real quick. I'm sorry, I'm talking so much. Oh man, standing is so tiring. Hey, can I share a little something with you? Wait. No. Oh, huh? Damn it! Wait, how was I supposed to do that? No! Damn it, I screwed that up. Let me see if I can fish him out. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Damn it! Well, sorry about that, you guys. I'm sure a lot of you... I know, I've been wanting to see what he says when you give him the scallop. I'm assuming I was supposed to just talk to him normal, and then it kind of activates whatever the hell happens. Well, damn. That kind of disappoints me. And I'm going to stop talking about all this YouTube stuff, because it's just getting silly. I just like to let you guys know what's going on. But anyways, guys, I'm actually going to end the episode now. Sorry I didn't do too much, but not really too much to do. Actually, we can run over to Mabel's. But anyways, guys, I'm Red Panda Gamer. Please like this video. If you hate this video, comment this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Do what you ever gotta do to show your love. I'm Red Panda Gamer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.